Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome to episode 1, session 1 of our brand new Quests from the Infinite Staircase campaign. I'm going to be handing things over to our illustrious GM for the evening. It is, of course, Johnny Hurricane. But before I do, I just wanted to thank everyone for being here. I hope you all had good holidays. And let's, without further ado, let's unmute everyone and get all the first session awkwardness out of the way. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Sunday campaign, where we will be taking on various quests from the Infinite Staircase. There is an overarching campaign for it, but we're not going to use that. We're really more just going to use the dungeons in the background for, gameplay and exploration purposes. That being said, I will drop a little bit of lore of what's going on behind the scenes. For those of you that played Tyranny of Dragons or Horde of the Dragon Queen, this is like a month or two right after that, so there's still a lot of chaos within Faerun, the Sword Coast, all that business. And as a result, these guys have some way or another made their way to this island. But we will get into that in a minute. We're going to go ahead and let you know that this is the new rules. This is the new sheets. It's going to be a big learning curve. I still get to use the old sheets for my NPCs because this hasn't been updated. But as we get to the higher levels, hopefully things aren't broken, but we'll see. And we'll fix on the fly as we do. With that, we will just jump right in. Let's get some music going. Go with that. As usual, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. So, as I copy your token, Zhang, you should have access to everyone now, so you should have the vision.
Okay. Yeah, I can see everyone now, thank you.
And I gotta move your guys' token. So.
I'm trying to fight with OBS at the moment to get chat working overlay, but
hey, that's
we're good.
All right. I should actually ask this during the break. I know, Givmig, you're basically going to be from the island, but is anybody else from the island, or is everyone else just going there for their own purposes?
Definitely not from the island.
Definitely not, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I'm
a Asima, so...
Okay.
I am from Coneybury.
You're from what?
Okay, yeah.
Coneybury. The village.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let me just... So, for those of you that are not on the island, you will basically either take a boat from Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, or maybe Candlekeep. I don't know. Candlekeep might be off limits to most people, so probably not that. But either way, you've taken a boat, you found this flyer from Sir Bronn, or a friend gave it to you, or whatever. You have your own reasons for going. Basically, explorers, adventurers needed, promise of potential, riches. You have been invited to go to a place simply known as the Lands Beyond. You can think of it as the Fey Wilds. People know of it, but most people don't know how to get to it. And the Lands Beyond, basically, it's deadlier might not be the right word, but a little bit more mysterious, as people that go there don't generally come back. And it's not sure, but those that do come back really, really rich, or with, really good magical items, things like that. That's generally enough to get adventurers hooked enough to go check it out. But you have your own reason. Those of you that took a ship to get to the Verdant Islands, the Verdant Vale, whatever I ended up calling it, no issues getting there. I'm just going to say that you guys have sort of come on different boats, so you haven't exactly met yet. Who is it? Paddock, you will have known what basically is going on, that adventurers have been coming for a few weeks. Like, you've at least seen the boats. And generally, they go up to the lighthouse, speak with Lord Bronn, the guy who, he doesn't necessarily run the island, but he's the guy people go to for when they got problems. And then the adventurers effectively disappear. And you've not seen any of these guys come back, but you have seen a lot of different races come through. So there's probably been about, since you've been paying attention for the last month, roughly 5 or 6 groups of 4 to 5 people, creatures, humanoids, that have come through. And now you're in on it too. But as you guys all arrive at the island, it is actually about a chain of 5 islands. There's 2 really little ones, 1 medium-sized one, and then 2 in-betweens. You guys are going to a smaller one that has a lighthouse on it, so you'll absolutely be able to see. And, well, let me get you over to that one. And since Paddock, since you are already on the island, we will just go ahead and start with you. This is kind of what it looks like. Use your imagination, because it's a bit more modern than you would expect. But here, let me put up Sir Bronn there too, one of my old dwarfs. You will be basically invited up to Lord Bronn's lighthouse, since you are on the island. You can come up there first and give us a little character introduction, what your guy looks like, all that business.
All right. Walking up the path, you see a very tall person with gray skin, tattoos, all that stuff. He's wearing more like a ceremonial garb than really armor, with like bits of leather here and there, and long black hair, all this stuff just like tied up. His name is Paddock.
And what class is Paddock? What race is Paddock?
Paddock is a giant with, I believe it is, hill ancestry, and he is a bard.
Hooray. So as you walk up, Lord Bronn will give you a wave, and he'll say, "You're the first to arrive." And he'll kind of point out to the sea, and you'll be able to see that there's some ships coming. The rest will be here soon. You ready, Paddock?
I'm always ready.
Excellent. The one thing about Lord Bronn that everyone knows is that while dwarfs move very slow they move slow in the old one, he moves very slow. Like, it's a shuffle more than anything. If you have to do an escort quest with him, you're probably going to get a long rest, because it's that he moves very slow. But other than that, he's a good man. So can everyone else please roll me a d20, and let's see who's gonna look at that fucking name in chat. Get him a walking stick.
That is a while.
Right. Orsa.
All single digits.
Yeah, you guys get those rolls out of here now? Huh?
Yeah, that's a good time to get them out. Orsa, of the boats coming.
Asra.
What is it?
Asra.
Asra. Okay. As the boats are coming up, your boat will kind of be one of the firsts, and you will see the islands in front of you. You will go by a sort of a village on the island, but you don't stop there. You go straight to the lighthouse, and the guy that basically was captaining your boat will point up the way and say, "Lord Bronn's up there. He's got what you're looking for. He will send you up."
She will pat him on the back very enthusiastically and be like, "Thank you, friend," and then up she goes.
Okay. He'll just kind of nod, and feel free to give us a description of your character as you are going up.
So she bounds up, looking like basically a giant, excited puppy. She's about 7 foot tall, blonde hair, brilliant, almost glowing blue eyes, Norse face paint on her, with chainmail, and she's currently grabbing a greatsword, but she's looking everywhere as if she's looking for something, but she's just jovial as heck and very loud as she wanders up. Very fair-skinned, imagine a very female, gender-swapped Thor Odinson from Marvel. That's basically what you're seeing right now.
All right. What's your class? What's your race?
She is an Aesima, and she is a fighter, which will be of the Eldritch Knight variety when I get there.
Okay. I haven't had one of those since Givemig played. So,
I am doing it purely for the recall. Like, I am going to Mjolnir this shit.
I see. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, in that case, you won't need a light hammer. You're going to need something much bigger.
Light hammer
Yeah.
or a hand axe. That's what I told you. Light hammer or hand axe. That's what I got my eye out for.
Sure, we can think of something. And who would... Oh, wait, nope. So you are coming up. You will see Paddock, as well as this older dwarf who waves at you and say, welcome. Come, join us.
Curious, how tall is Paddock?
Paddock's like 6'10".
Oh, so Ozra's taller than him. She's going to pat him on the back and he's going to be like, "What the fuck? Who is this large lady?"
Why are you so tall?
Why are you so small?
Fair.
And he's the dwarf will kind of look you up and down and be like, "What is your name?" He is like short dwarf, like 4 foot. So you guys...
She's going to look down at him and be like, "Hello, little one. I'm Ozra."
He'll hold a hand up and be like, "You can call me Bronn. Nice to meet you, Ozra."
She'll shake his hand very enthusiastically and not realize how strong she is. With her +4 in strength.
Oh, we probably should have mentioned that these guys rolled their stats. So, yeah, some of them got some of them got some really good stuff. Some of them didn't. But yeah, he will kind of wince a little bit and pull the hand back and be like, "The others will be here in a moment, and I can explain what we'll be doing." And number 6, Hob. You roll up on a boat.
Okay.
Dude on top. He just points up the hill and he says, "Off you go. The job's up there."
Up there? Up there? Oh, thank you. Yep, nope, good. Right, I'll go. What? Is this island full of giants? They're all big?
He'll point to the dwarf.
Oh, good. Yes, okay, thank you. Bye. And Hob will trot on up to the gathering, looking up at all of the tall people.
Yep. I should have made you go last because you're the small one.
So for those who don't know, Hob's a gnome. in this land of giants, plus the dwarf. So he's rocking about 3'1". Maybe that's a slight exaggeration. It's more like 3 foot and like 3/4, but he rounds up. But yeah, he'll trot on up, and I heard this was where we go for adventure and to see amazing new things. And he'll stare up and say, and I'm already seeing such wonders. I'm Hob Ticklefingers III, Badger, Buddy, Onyx, last son of Coneyberry, and he will offer his hand to everyone, excitedly ready to shake them.
Paddock will actually do like a squat and get down as far as he can and shake your hand. So he's like as close to your level as he can be.
Okay. Oh, hello. Yep. Hi.
Hello, new friend, and she's gonna pull him into a giant bear hug.
Yep. Friendly too and big. Okay, thank you. He'll hug you right back.
His legs will be dangling in the air, but because she'd bear hug him and then put him back down.
And you are
yeah, the dwarf.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Okay. Someone on my level, slightly. I'm Hob Ticklefingers III, Badger, Buddy, Onyx, last son of Coneyberry, and he'll offer his hand to the dwarf.
He will shake your hand and be like, you can just call me Bronn.
Oh.
Yeah. And give us a little, what you wearing there?
So, excuse me, Hob is, he's wearing very simple garb, like very, very, kind of patchwork, like leathers, essentially. Different patches, different colors, very, very earthen tones, a little bit of green thrown in. His hair is a little bit wild. He's shaved down the sides, but the top of it is kind of a little bit wild, except for sort of where it comes down to his back where it starts to get braided. And he's tied the end of his braids with like little bits of twigs and other things that are convenient to find. As I say, he's 3 foot and 3/4 / 3'1", and he has sort of very old. He's got like loads of old sort of self-administered tattoos over his body. Like you can see, it's kind of not been professionally done, but it looks all right. It's not too bad. But his eyes are kind of this ambery, orangey, almost cat-like color. As opposed to like a traditional blue or green. But he's friendly and seems to be welcoming an embrace or two. But yeah, that's him. Very, very simple. Pack slung over his shoulder.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you. Friendly people are always welcome. What class are you playing?
Oh,
did you say it and I missed?
I didn't say it. Hob is a druid.
Okay, excellent. Well then, I like where the party's. We're getting there for sure. What do we got next? Yeah, sick. The really low numbers. Yep. Sir Dragon, your boat will arrive. The man will gesture up as you can see the tiny group gathering now. Well, tiny, quote unquote. And he'll gesture up there and be like, "That's where they're meeting. That's where they want you."
All right, mate. And he will
All right, mate.
lumber his very large self down the gangplank towards the lighthouse.
Excellent. Well, go ahead and give us that description as you walk on up there.
So as he very slowly trudges his way up the path, you will see this mountain of a dragonborn built like a shipwreck house. Quite literally arms made like of tree trunks. His armor is rusted and very ill-fitting, like it's just a cobbled together pieces that he had found on the way here. The shield is rusted. The sword has chipped and broken in places. And his blue-grey face has this very haunted expression, as if he's seen things that others would never have dreamt.
All right. I mean, from the description, I assume we can figure out your race, but go ahead, race and class, please.
He's a kobold. I mean,
Yeah, that's a giant kobold. Yep.
a giant kobold, otherwise known as a dragonborn. He's a blue dragonborn, and he is a paladin.
Blue is lightning.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I had to think about that one for a second.
And just remind me of the new. So, do you get resistance to that, or is it just your breath?
I do get resistance to that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But yeah. Oh, good.
Sorry. Yeah, he will wander in and he will look. How tall is he? He's 7 foot.
Oh my god.
About 212 centimeters roundabout, so that's about 7 foot.
Ultra is going to be so excited that there's someone her size and like pat him on the shoulder very strongly.
As you pat him, it's like you were pushing against a steel wall. You're like, he does not even move.
Ah, perfect! She is ridiculously strong for a woman.
So is he. He is 18 as well.
Yes!
This is fucking insane. So many bricks. But yes, you guys will congregate. Me and Bronn will introduce himself to you, Dragon, and he'll, basically say the same thing, like, got one more to go.
Pleasure to meet you. You look at the group. Sir Dragon, you all are?
Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
The name's Paddock.
Oh,
He'll nod.
Hob, Ticklefingers the Third, Badger, Buddy, Onyx, last son of Cudaberry. Pleasure to meet you. He'll reach up his little hand to the third giant of the group and try to shake his hand.
He'll reach down and shake your hand, but he gets sort of confused for a moment when his hand like eclipses yours, and then he just like grabs a finger instead and shakes it.
Happy to meet you.
You all look capable.
As you guys are getting to know each other, our last party member, Slowboat, will roll up the paddle boat, and he will help you out there, or he will basically park up Varric and be like, all right, the group's up there, that's where you're needed.
I just start walking up the hill. I don't even say anything. It is kind of funny though, because I have a hermit background.
Yeah.
As I'm walking up the hill, you guys see what appears to be a small human. Just from a distance, he just looks like a small humanoid. But as he gets closer, he gets bigger and bigger and bigger. He's a 7 foot 6 inch tall Goliath.
Yes.
Just looks like a tan human though. Shirtless, he's banging on some drums on it that are on his hip. And he just walks up and says, "Hello, I'm Varrock. I assume this is where I need to be."
And Bronn will crane his neck even more and be like, all right, I might put a height requirement on the next one. And he'll hold the hand up and be like, I'm Lord Bronn. I'm in charge of this expedition.
I reach down and shake his hand.
And you will gesture to the rest of
I'm
the group.
just
Just them.
really tall, shirtless, and kind of muscular.
Yep.
Tan.
Ozra.
That's about it.
And she'll pat his shoulder as well. Full force. Not even trying to be gentle.
Oh, strong one here. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Did you say what class you were, Farrak?
I am a monk.
Trying it again, huh?
You know, if I don't die at level 1 this time, I might be happy. But if I die, I will laugh and just never play a monk again.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, level 1's level 1. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not Death House, I'll say that much. But you guys are now gathered and grouped in introductions, yada yada. You guys know of each other.
Hi, I'm Hob Ticklefingers the Third, Magic Body Onyx, last son of Cuddyberry. It's a pleasure to meet you, although I can't help but feel that I might have got the wrong invitation to visit here today. Should I not be in a... Was there a smaller average group? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right?
I reach out and pat you on the head while asking everybody else, whose child is this?
Not mine.
I assure you, none of the people here present are my family. But I hope
Ozra's going to be
close.
snorting with laughter, though. She's going to be tickled. Something shocking.
Can I just
Job
say
of
as well,
Ticklefingers, right?
this was not planned in any way, shape, or form. That this was how this would work out. But
No, it just happened.
it
so
just happened.
I love
So
it.
good, though.
Mhm.
I have you know, I rolled randomly a height. So.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
Yep.
I'm going to go take Cleo out because she's apparently who is.
Okay.
Oh, someone fill me in if I miss anything.
We're just moving to the next subject. It'll be all right. You'll understand real quick. Yes. So I actually thought for a second maybe Varrock was a human, and then he was like, then he gets bigger. And I'm like, okay, yep. He's the biggest, of course. So there's that. But as you guys, make your introductions and acknowledge that, hey, everyone looks somewhat capable here to an extent, even if one of you looks a little bit like a kid. Bronn will basically point, this direction down a path that leads through the village or through the woods. He'll point, and I'll be like, okay, I forgot to go get something, and as Paddock here will attest, I do not move as well as I used to. And what I need is how you're going to get where we need to go. So if you could go to Direwith's homestead, which Paddock, basically, if you follow the fucking path, it's an elk farm, effectively, elk and some goats. So this guy just basically watches over it. And just tell him that Bronn needs the stones, and he will give it to you. I'd escort you, but, well, I'd like to get this party started, so to speak, so. And he will point down the path, and if you don't have any questions for him...
I know where it is. Come on, everyone.
Attic will lead you, basically through the woods. It's not too far. It'll probably take you guys about 10 minutes to get there as you're looking around. It's good scenery, nature and all that. Nothing too threatening in these woods. And some of the other ones you'll have like the wolves or the bears, but these ones are kind of more tame, which is why they have the goats and the deer here. As you guys are going, though, why don't we go ahead and do the classic? Let's get those perception checks. I want to see those numbers, so let's go. Everybody give me perception.
Oh.
You know my stats. This is not going to end well.
Well, that's a nat 20. Look at that. I don't like that that's not green anymore. I wish I could change that. That really irritates me.
Yeah.
22. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, okay, that's really weird. Why didn't it? They
'Cause
should
I think-
indicate that's some way that say it's a crit.
Well, I don't think you can crit on skill checks anymore, right? Is that how it works? Something.
Yeah. It's because you're not
that's how it's-
supposed to crit on skill checks per se. It's supposed to be on your attacks and stuff.
Yeah, that's how it's always been. It's just we always play. crit as a
Yeah,
crit,
yeah.
but-
Yeah. Well, that's because I like the botch system too. Like even a perfect person makes mistakes. You know what I mean? That's why. It's the opposite. Anyways, doesn't matter. We're going to still play that way because that's how. But the three of you that got over a 15, first off, you will notice that there are a couple of large eagles flying. They're sort of circling, I guess. It looks like they're scanning the area, as eagles fucking do. Paddock, you were one of the ones who got the number, so you would know that this is just. So when the game wardens go out,
No, I
they
got a
go
2.
out. Oh, you got a 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Paddock. Yeah.
It's Varric.
Varric got a 22. All right, never mind. You wouldn't know that. But you guys know that the birds are looking around. The 21 and the 22. You guys don't actually see anything else, but you smell. It's very light, but it's also odd. It stands out. You guys pick up sort of a sulfury, like scent. It's like it doesn't belong here.
One of you's fault.
It could be that. There you go.
No.
Somebody check the child's diaper.
No, I'm fine. He's been kind of like walk running to keep up with these massive individuals. I'm good. Sorry, I was distracted by the birds. One day I'll be out. Yep. What's the problem?
Birds? I look up. I still don't see birds.
Something smells like eggs.
Yes. When you look up, you can see the eagles flying. Again, it's just the game wardens. They go out with the birds, basically. So you know that they're somewhere in the area. And yes, something does smell rather bad. But assuming that you guys keep going, and I need to. Can I just do this? Is that going to work? Are you guys on this map? This is where I want you to be.
Yep.
Excellent. Wonderful. Well, the elks. All right. Now, don't do anything yet, but as you guys are going forward, first off, yes, it'll be pretty fucking obvious when you get here because this blood will be running through the crick that there's a dead individual in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there is definitely blood going through it. Second off, the gate is open.
Sorry. It seems I don't have any sight.
Uh-oh. Which one is you? Where is your token? Oh, that's... Let's see if I can't fix that right quick. Dynamic lighting, you would be correct. There you go. What are you, 60?
60 feet, yes.
There you go. How about now?
I can see everything.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Blood running through the creek. The gate is open, and the elk are kind of just going out of the farm. Also, those of you that scored 15 or higher on your perception check, you can hear the goats kind of bleating banging down sort of this direction. This is Direwolf's homestead farm thing.
And as you can see, we've arrived.
Is this where we're supposed to be?
Yes, this is the homestead. This is where we're supposed to be.
Something bad happened here. We should check it out.
What do you mean? The elk look healthy?
But the goats, do the goats sound in distress, by the way, or is it just like regular bleating?
The distressed might be too intense, but they definitely sound uncomfortable.
Okay.
It's worth noting. I should also mention that it is like afternoon, so if they've been in there that long, they're probably getting a little antsy. But yeah, as you guys move in, I don't even need. I mean, unless your passive perception is less than 10, you can see that there's a lot of footprints on this path here.
We see that body.
You can definitely see the dead body. As I said, I couldn't make the water red, but it was red from his body.
Passive perception is 7.
Well, you.
I'm just trying to get this elk back in the pen.
Okay.
7.
Give me an animal
There
handling.
is a body over here.
You got it. I'm like, hey, bud, you shouldn't be out here. Come on back.
It's gonna probably kick you if you don't fucking move.
Yeah, I'll just be like, all right, okay.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's got the bull thing
Are
going
you,
on.
are you okay? What happened?
It shouldn't be outside of its pen. I was just trying to lead it back in, but it does not want to be near me.
Oh, do you want me to ask it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
okay.
talk to animals?
Yeah, I can. I actually don't know what elks sound like, so I'm just going to kind of go over to this, I'm assuming now distressed animal.
She back off. He's good.
And
It's docile, quote unquote. Just didn't want to be fucked with.
yeah, I'll speak with animals.
Okay, and as you get in there, Paddock, and all of you are looking at the body. It is a human. Which once you get over there, Paddock, it is Darewith. He is dead. It would appear he was shanked a few times. Something pierced him, and they left him here. And the prints do kind of lead all over the farm, except to the goat pen. But most of them tend to lead this way, just so we're clear. But Hob, you going to speak with animals?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And it's basically just eating. Doesn't even really pay you any attention as long as you stay, back.
Just do that. Or
Level 1 spell.
yeah, I get it. I get it for
Oh.
free for a thing. I can use it. I can use it twice without having to worry about those stuff. I'll be like, excuse me. My tall friend over there that you were just talking to, he'd very much like if you could just go back into the pen with your companion, and maybe you know what happened.
He's gonna keep eating and be like, "No, it's our time to be outside."
Oh, we did. It's still outside. We can. I'm assuming there's a gate there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there would be. Yeah,
Yeah, I can shut the gate and it'll keep you safe.
not safe.
Oh, why?
Kind of like angles his antlers down towards you, and he says, "Humans with these."
Humans with horns. Okay. Well, what about your friend?
They're in the
over there?
farm.
Okay. Do you know how many there are? Can you count?
Check.
How many
That'd be-
hooves?
Mm. He kind of looks around and he says, like you use.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what. How about if we go deal with the problem, find out what's happening, and make it safe again? Then you can come back in, and my friend will be happy. Sounds good to me? To you?
Got to get the block out too.
Look.
So I assume speak with animals just means you can speak with whatever fucking animals you want, right? Like that's just
you
kind of how it goes.
Just says you can comprehend and verbally communicate
Yeah.
with beasts. Yep.
So you hear the other elks being like, "Yeah, we want the block," and then like you guys hear them just starting to like getting,
So we're
making
giving it
that
the
noise.
yeah.
Yeah, they're like, that door has a padlock on it, the one you just walked up to. That's the only one that does.
Okay. I'll find out what the block
Okay.
is, and we'll deal with that too.
I walk over here to the body and I go, "Oh no!" Finally, after all this time.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, I mean, he's dead. That's it.
And is he like he's in the water or?
Yeah, but like kind of like hanging in and out. So
You can drag him out.
yeah,
right?
you'll be able to drag him. Like half his body's in. They just kind of
Yeah.
tossed him without giving a
Yeah.
shit, basically.
Yeah, I'll drag the body out.
Okay. He doesn't really have anything on him. He had a dagger, but other than that,
Does he have a key?
Would you like me to check?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'll check.
Okay. Give me that investigation.
I'm sure this is the person we're looking for.
You know what you're looking for, too. Oh, boy.
Mm.
Nothing on that body. Yeah, everything's been taken off of him.
This body might as well be naked.
Yep. When you did open it, the goats went out, and basically now they're eating. They seem fine now.
I
Good goat.
spoke to the elk. They have issue with a block and something about humans, who make it dangerous. They have horns. So
Would Oscar know what that is? Probably not.
I mean, no,
Personally,
I don't think
I
so,
do,
no.
but Osra probably won't because she's from
I doubt it.
celestial area, so no.
You can, your character might be able to make, like, through that, make certain assumptions, and even the things you're thinking of, yeah, maybe could make those assumptions, but there's no way of knowing quite what these are.
Like elk horns or goat horns or
the elk wasn't too specific. It just kind of bowed its head and said, like me, has horns, but humans specifically. So somewhere between you and me in height, I'm assuming. But yeah, I don't know where they are, but it would seem they were right. If there's a body here, it would seem that there is some dangerous activity happening here. They also said something about a block. They want a block removed. I don't know what that is, but they said they won't come back in until they have that removed. And the other one was agreeable. They also wanted the block removed. He's gonna kind of like nervous smile. He's like, so we could do that too. That would probably be the best.
Varrock squats down to get at eye level with him. Did they say where the block was?
No. I didn't ask them. But no, they didn't.
I just stand up and don't do anything else.
Did we look around some more? I mean, they didn't have a key on. There's more to this place.
Yeah.
We're going in two different ways. Okay.
Kind of ripe in the goat pen, not gonna lie.
Varrock just pokes his head out of where he's at and says, "Hey, there's some blocks of hay in here. Could it be these hay blocks?" I grab one of these hay blocks and drag it out.
How long the spell lasts? Hang on, let me check.
I think it's an hour, or maybe even 8 hours. It's something insane. Yeah, you drag the hay block out. The elks don't seem to do anything. One of the goats comes over and starts eating it, though.
10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll pop back over. Yeah. So about this block, where is it? What is it?
Points over in this direction.
Okay.
Lick.
Lick.
You guys probably, you're not hunters, so you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. So,
I know out of character.
yeah, right. That's
I know
okay. Good.
I also know out of character.
Okay, just
Yeah,
making
okay.
sure. I wanted to make sure because I
I'll-
should have said you guys.
I
Not
know, because my character used to be a farmer. He would know what the block is. too.
Probably, yeah.
He
Okay.
just has the setting.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he just
Yep.
think it's amusing.
He'll come back over and be like, yeah, no, the block's over there, and he'll point to the circular building. Apparently something to do with licking. It's an elk.
Over
I don't
here?
know. Yep, over that way. I'll come with you.
This would
Walk
appear
faster.
to be a supply shed's got a bunch of different stuff in here, probably all of his provisions and whatnot. But there are some cubes stacked on top of each other. That probably what you're looking for.
Now, these are big elk and sheep. Like, these are goats.
Yes,
These
they
are
are.
huge. How
Yes,
big are
they
these
are.
blocks of salt?
So if you hold your hands out like to your side at like your chest, like imagine holding it like so it's about that width, and then like probably from your stomach up to your neck. So
Big blocks.
very big blocks. Yes.
Huge.
Yes. And I should also mention that, like, judging from the supplies in here, he makes them himself. So it is massive. Well, he did make them himself, I should say.
I've never dealt with livestock before, have you,
I can carry it.
Bob?
Hob, Ticklefingers the Third, Hatcher, Barry, Onyx, last son of Barry. That's my name. But no, what is it? I unfortunately have very little experience with domesticated animals.
You'll find out. And he'll pick up one of the blocks of salt and just hold it out to him. Take it.
No, that would be healing.
This salt is almost as big as Hob, is it not? It's,
Yes,
Yeah, right.
you could crush Hob underneath it. Yes.
You won't take the salt. This
Salt
is
licks
not
fall.
stealing.
It's kind of big.
You're
Who
right. It is
picked
kind
Who's got one?
of Dragon.
As soon as you pick it up, the elks, all of them, just start coming on in. Probably a little bit tight, but the goats will go outside because they can be outside.
It's alright. I'll make it smaller for you. And he'll like smash it over his knee and just give him like half a block.
So what purpose does this have? My Discord playing up. Well, having a slight Discord issue, it would seem. I'm assuming you can still hear me in stream.
That seems to have normalized.
Oh, back to green, yellow, green.
Yellow is close
I want
enough.
green
that
for
I'm
me.
gonna-
Okay.
we're back.
Hello.
Yo.
Okay.
So yeah, what purpose does it serve? And then I literally just got
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
So, he will hand you the splintered block of salt. Hold this out to the elk.
They asked me to remove it. I mean, sure, okay, yeah. I'll believe you, new friend, and I'll take it and offer it to the nearest elk. Assuming still speak with animals is honor, but is this what you wanted?
And they're basically like, yeah, bring them out, bring them out.
Oh, yeah, more, please.
He's
He'll
already
translate,
loaded them
yeah.
up outside.
Okay. So as you guys are doing this,
Doing farm work.
yes,
Yeah.
as you guys are doing farm work, the door up here will open up this way, right up here. And a woman will step out, and she's got a spear, and she's gonna point to whoever the hell you can see here, you probably, and be like, you need to leave now. All of you, go.
Nope.
Does she got horns on her?
Yes. Her mask has a singular horn coming out of it, with tentacles coming out the mask, or the bottom, like a beard almost.
God.
I would show you a bigger picture, but there's too many spoilers in it right now, so we'll get there.
So in response to her telling us to leave, Sir Dragon picks up one of the blocks of salt and throws it at her.
Give me a strength check.
Just athletics. That do.
Athletics works.
Oh dear.
Hmm. You
Oh.
love to see it on that +6, don't you? Oh boy.
Poor
Roll. It
Ellie
doesn't
is
matter
getting a
which-
smack.
Doesn't matter which character I play.
Oh. Could you give me a... Actually, yeah, roll me a d20. Pick odds or evens and roll me a d20.
Evens.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you go to pick it up, and the elk, boom, hoof on it. It's over. They're on it now. You're not getting these fucking things back up.
Oh.
Yep. However, this one over here sees you moving around like that and is like, and she just. Any of you speak Celestial? I assume one of you does, but does anyone else?
Tomorrow, I presume. I'd hope.
Our one ASMR, but other than that,
Hob does not.
Nope.
okay. Should ask for languages too. Doesn't matter. Either way, in Celestial, she will basically say, "New sacrifices for our god," and draw.
No, there ain't.
Draw. Let's get that initiative going, because. Oh, baby, you love to see it. These guys are armed.
Warring of Murderer.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, buddy. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a.
Click
You
and
threw a javelin
javelin.
and stuff.
Why is it throwing my javelin? I trying to click the initiative, and it's apparently doing clicking something else. What?
That's.
It's fine. It's just I think my sheet's lagging.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that. Let me see if I can give you guys.
Through your initiative. Here's a javelin.
Okay. These aren't the one I'm showing you. Isn't the ones you're fighting, but they're pretty close. They've got the masks with the horns. These ones don't, but this is what basically they look like. Except there's a big horn coming out of it, like a fucking unicorn, basically, and then tentacles at the bottom.
Creepy.
Yep.
Creepy.
Actually, this guy's got one somewhat like it, but yeah.
I love how my name, the initiative tracker, takes up like
Jesus. It's a whole other character. Anyways,
great.
Varrock, you are up. I will switch music while you determine what you remember. We're at level 1, guys. All right, let's
You said she threateningly pointed a spear at us?
Yeah. I think she did at you. Yeah, she can kind of. You're the closest, and she can see you are there. She can't quite see you, but she knows you're. Like, she can see part of you, because you're so fucking big. So yeah, she's pointing in that general direction. But you're the closest, so.
Can I move down here and then try to like slap the elk in her direction?
How do you want to do that?
I just want to try to like, I don't know, punch its ass basically.
Punch its ass. What?
Yeah, like get away, go get.
I see. Well, you can. It will be a disadvantage because of the salt lick, but you can try if you want. That'll connect. Actually, gonna have
how
to
do I
roll
do a
again.
disadvantage on the new sheet? Just one more time.
Yeah, there should be a. Yeah, that'll hit.
So at the top, there's a drop down. It will say automatic, but you can change that to advantage, disadvantage. Automatic is just whatever. And you can change if you whisper it or make it like that.
Got it. Thanks.
Now let's see that damage. This will determine. Okay, all right, fine. Twos. Did that roll right? I don't know. It looks like it
That
did
doesn't
not roll.
look right at all, actually.
No.
Oh, it probably
Yeah.
did do my unarmored whatever.
No, it did your strength and your damage, but it didn't actually roll anything.
Yeah, there was no roll. It's normal unarmed strike, not monk unarmed strike.
Yay, monk specialties.
Actually, no.
Trying to figure out what that actually is.
Yeah, I need to.
What was
At
the
least-
question? Sorry.
Is the monk unarmored strike should be just my 1d6, right?
Yeah, it is 1d6 plus your deck, plus your proficiency, I believe, right? Or no, your damage would just be your dex plus your d6, yeah. Although I don't know why it's not rolling for you.
Yeah, you can roll 1d6 in place of your normal damage of your unarmed strike or monk weapons, which goes up based on your monk level, so it's currently 1d6.
Uses dex modifier as well, I believe, right? Is that how that works?
Doesn't say that. It just says
Nope.
uses. Just replace the damage with it.
Okie dokie.
Open that back up.
Well, I was just wondering because weapons
Martial
generally.
arts. Make an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Well, he's using
Dexterous
it as-
strikes. You can use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier. Attack damage rolls of your unarmed strikes and monk weapons. When you use your grapple shove option of your unarmed strikes, you can use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier to determine safety.
Yeah. So it's basically pick whichever modifier you want to use, your strength or your dex, and then you just that it's already calculated that in the strike. What's the dex bonus?
Or strength, whatever.
Plus 3.
Okay, so
Okay.
just so your base damage would be 4, plus the 5.
So 9 total?
9 total. Yep.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna. Here's the thing. It was a good idea, but you hit it so fucking hard and you are so fucking big. It's not gonna go after that guy because it's bloodied. It's running away. It does not want anything to do with you guys right now.
The poor elk.
Yeah, it is. The other ones are like, what the fuck just happened?
Go, elk. Go save yourself.
Yeah.
You can. You'll be okay.
Anything else you'd like
Nobody
to do?
knows what my original plan was.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Varrock.
I mean, you can get to make an unarmed
I'm
strike
gonna
as a
step
bonus as well.
back out of this way.
Yeah, you do get a
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
action. So, I mean,
You can try it again.
I'll go there. I'll move in to get this one.
all right. Open hand. You 7-6 Goliath. Same deal. Just roll it twice. As long as you roll over a 10. Casual 15. You will connect.
It was laggy. It didn't roll right away.
Yeah. We're gonna have to figure that out.
So is it just add 3 to that, or is it 1d6 again?
So roll your d6. What the 2 is your strength bonus and your damage bonus, which I'm assuming is the. Shouldn't that be proficient?
You don't add proficiency to
Yeah.
damage. Yeah. So I think it would actually just be 4. So he'd hit for 7.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, that won't get it into bloodied. And it'll start running that way. Just in time for this lady to... You can. I don't know if you have any movement left, but you can still move if you want, Varrock.
I'm just gonna stand right here.
Okie dokie. And this lady who was yelling, gonna grab her spear and try to just stab this elk. She gonna miss. But, like an anthill, there's more than one.
These elks did nothing wrong. What's going
They
on?
don't matter. They're getting hit now. That'll be the one. Right through the throat. Looks you right in the eye as he dies. Completely decimated. And the one that kills it, this one will shout and be like, "For Zargon!" Yes, that is his name. Zargon.
Zargon.
Yes.
Does she know what that is? Probably not.
No, this is not from your guys' plane.
Okay. Yep.
I know it probably sounds familiar, but yeah. And she will run up because she's still got some movement, and then the other one will basically, this guy over here, run up, and she's going to chuck a spear. Let's see. Okay. All right, probably the big guy. I guess that makes the most sense. So here it comes. Not Paddock. I'm getting you guys confused again. Fucking guy who just pushed the elk into me. Oh my god.
Oh, it's monks. They're cursed.
Yo, you're gonna one shot. He's dead.
You
Bar-
get deflected.
I'm down.
early on? I don't know.
Barak. He's got 10 HP, so he's not dead, but right through the chest, man. Just sternum. You drop. That's it. For Sargon, this one says 2. Azra, you're up. Got a little scrap going on. The elk are dipping. I'm done letting you abuse my elk.
Okay. She's going to. Oh my god. Alright, well, this is what my action's gonna be. She's gonna walk over to the poor monk. It's already on the ground.
With a spear, a bronze spear sticking out of his chest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shove out the spear and then healing hands him. So for like a whole core, but
Healing hands.
I cough up some
why
blood
is
and
that
manage to say thank
pressing
you.
it? Gee, okay. This sheet's gonna be the death of me, I swear.
I was
I
trying
literally-
to... Mhm. Yep.
I clicked the untick and that's what it did. Don't ask me why, but
I'm loving it, for the record. Just all this stuff was just like, man, what a nightmare. Okay, so you heal him. Is that a main action or a bonus action?
it is a main action
Okay.
for that. And I have bonus actions, but nothing I can really do that's going to be of any use here. So, yep, that's what I got.
Okie dokie.
Well, hang on. She might just step here and... Yeah.
Block
That's
the
it.
path, makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. The man who takes up 2 spaces on my turn order, but is the smallest of all of you.
2 on yours? It takes up about 3 or 4 on mine. It's great.
You're right, actually. Probably 3, yeah.
I didn't even think that would do that, but that's actually hilarious. Okay. Oh, I was trying to figure out what the best thing to do here would be. Yeah. Healing Word is still bonus action, right?
Healing Word is a bonus action, yes. 2d4 now, though. So you're probably going to overheal, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Just save it for the next spear.
Yeah.
Just want to double check that this is definitely... These sheets are very slow today. I don't know what the... Okay.
That was the issue I was having the whole time. It's like, I don't know why
So
it shouldn't be like that. It really sucks.
the workaround I found, just whilst I'm doing this, is that you bring on, like when you're importing like NPCs, bring on one and then just unlink the sheet from it and then duplicate the token. Is what was causing the lag apparently is like if you just drag it from the journal, it creates multiple references to the same sheet. Whereas if you just have a random token that's not linked, it doesn't have that same back end, like,
Yeah.
I need to reference all the stuff. Anyway, I'm going to, so it's just what I found.
Yeah.
I'm going to healing word onto my new friend. And yep, it's just going to cast it. There you go, have
Okay.
7 health.
They want you to play monk.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we healed him a lot last time in the death house and he still died, so I'm not sure.
That was because the ghost brought him to 0, yeah. If I would have made that spear. If you die by this spear, your soul is trapped.
Yeah, no, it was just a straight one shot in Death House. No healing at all required.
It's just, yeah, done. And then for my main action, I am going to utilize Primal Savagery. So I'm going to look at the deceased elk.
Okay.
And then, like, I'm going to start kind of, like, almost vibrating a little bit and get a little bit angry. And my fingernails are going to kind of, like, grow to about 2-3 inches long, kind of with this black texture to them. And I'm going to just run at the nearest one, and I'm going to take a swing.
Okay. Also, for those watching, flanking is not a thing if you didn't know, so there's no point in positioning yourself. Yeah. 18 will hit, though. Their number is 12.
Perfect. Well, you go.
Savagery indeed.
Yep.
How would you like to kill this one?
Well, it's acid damage.
Okay.
So,
They're in
like, I'm
bronze
just literally
armor.
just gonna start scratching at this this individual, and they're just gonna start melting from where the claws have struck, and then I'm gonna step behind the bigger people and use them as cover.
Okay.
Me.
One dead.
I just get this image of this tiny little guy vibrating violently, and the dude in front of him just melts.
This one is dead. I know it's hard, 'cause, like, the X doesn't go over the tokens anymore. It's really weird, but that one's dead. So I'm just going to move it over there. But it is your turn, Sir Dragon. Just a quick side, if anyone ever watched UFC, Lyoto Machida, the Dragon is the champion. That's why I see every time I see Dragon, that's what I think.
Alrighty, so I'm going to take a swing at this one here with a very rusty longsword. Oh, dang. It's not bad at all.
Your very rusty longsword is going to cut through their very bronze armor. Excellent.
Yeah, okay. And to top that off, he's going to take a second swing and nick both of this creature's legs with the weapon mastery trait.
Disadvantage on its next attack. Yes, we get the masteries. See, this is what I was looking forward to learn the new masteries. Okay. Well, you've definitely brought her to bloodied. She's looking really bad, as a matter of fact. Is that your
There's
turn?
someone else in there.
There is. Yes.
Oh, it's just, I just see that. That is
You're all
the
about
end
to
of
see
my
him.
turn.
Yeah. From inside, another short fella comes out. Looking a little different. There you go.
Ain't he fancy?
Also has a horn coming out of his mask. And his mace would appear to be electric,
That mace is
Nice.
mine.
which is why I asked if you had resistance.
I do have resistance to lightning,
He
guys.
tries to swing at you, and I assume he will miss.
Yes.
So basically, this is just a mace with a 1d4 lightning damage thing, but yep. And he will miss, but you'll it's little sparks coming off, so you know there's something. Well, you definitely know there's something on it. So, but that's it for him. Paddock. Oh, Osra. He also has 2 hand axes at his hip, on his hip.
Oscar's just like, yes!
Oh my gosh, I get to go. All right.
Yeah, yup. The Bard.
Oh, you haven't had your turn yet?
It just looked that way because Hobbs takes up so much space.
There's been death and destruction and healing and everything else, and the bard is just back there like, "Can I sing a song yet?"
Can I sing, please? From back here, I'm gonna kind of like drop into like a fighting stance, and then I'm gonna clap, and then spread my hands forth, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Yay. Okay. I love that spell. That can hit all of them, can it?
Yeah, I'm gonna center it on. I think if I center it back here, it won't hit dragon.
I believe you're right. I think it's 20-foot cube, isn't it?
Yeah, 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
So originating from that point, 20-foot cube, it should hit the front person and not dragon.
Yeah, you can. There's basically 20 feet between them, so you're perfect on it. All right, Dex.
It's a Dex save 14.
Okay. That's the guy. Okay, that's the electric mace guy, so he succeeds.
It's verify the same as in the previous version.
So 2 fail.
I'll just say it's 2 back ones to make it easy. So I assume advantage on attacks against them.
I believe that's correct.
Okay. And they can't go invisible or something. I don't think it got changed that much. But anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna move over here. And that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Varrock, you are on your ass, but you're basically right back to where you're good to go.
I stand up and come up over to this masked guy with the electric mace and punch him in his face.
Okie dokie. His AC is a little bit higher.
He just laughs at me. But I'm going to swing again.
Okay, yeah. He will laugh, and you're not at disadvantage this time. So 16 will hit as he's laughing. Ho 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 bong. Hey, you got it. Nice.
Yeah, I figured it out in the sheet. I'm also going to use my Hill's Tumble for the Hill Giant Ancestry to knock him prone.
Okay. I really I love the new Goliaths. I think the changes to the Goliaths are one of the best things of the new races. New species, whatever they call them. But yep, he will tumble on down.
Man, Kevin, we might be related.
You got it too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going now. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
Anything else with your turn?
He's a bard. He brings.
That
everyone
is my
to his
turn.
room.
Okay. All right. So that guy, or this one, is going to attack you since you attacked her there, Sir Dragon. Got a two-handed spear. Wow,
That is a miss.
that was some big damage though.
Even with disadvantage.
Yep. Yep. Some disadvantage is done on her until you. Well, she'll probably be dead by the time you hit her again. But yeah.
It's disadvantage until the start of my turn.
Until the start of your turn. Okay.
Mhm.
Excellent. Well, these guys are going to move up. And what the heck? Let's just make it real easy. One to Dragon, one into Varrock. Varrock first. Whiff, I assume. Dragon.
Yes, sir.
What's that with?
Whiff, whiff. Ah, yeah. So they're all shanking at you. I'd almost say these guys are kind of like fanatical in what they're doing. They don't really seem too trained. Maybe the mace guy, but these guys don't. Asra.
I was
These
just
guys are
gonna,
giving Dragon some serious PTSD.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep.
she's going up to. Yeah, she's gonna just hit the one in front of her, just with
You
a
you have
great
advantage.
sword. Well, thanks, Hog. How do you? I don't understand the way the new things appear.
You just
anyway.
click on the graze. If you miss, you just click graze, and it should give you the damage you're supposed to do.
You can roll again for the advantage. I don't know, actually. I don't remember how you... I don't see the new sheets.
It's at the top of the sheet. Right, it says public whisper, and then it says automatic. If you click
Yeah.
automatic, at the top it says advantage.
It gives
you
you
just
the
have to
option
select
to.
Oh, okay, I
Sure.
see. Yeah, all right.
That 20 will hit, though, so you're
And-
good.
Do I click? What's the graze do? Just curious, because
That's
I do have
it.
mastery, but it just
If you
Okay.
miss, you still do whatever your strength modifier is for damage.
okay. All right. Well, there you go.
What fighting style did you take? Thrown weapon? Or do you not get one yet?
I don't have a thrown weapon. This is my great sword.
Yep. Okay.
But Jesus, where do I hang on? My fighting style is
For me, you get one to level 2.
yeah.
think the fighting-
Dueling. I picked dueling, but
Oh.
but that's because I want to.
No problem.
Obviously one hand weapon wield later.
Yeah, that I was just curious because that one would have became a 3. It was good. But yep, she is bloodied. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nothing I can really do currently.
All right. Hob.
All right, so everyone's up.
Yes.
Okay. And
Everyone's fine.
is the individual who threw and killed the elk still active?
I believe it is this one.
Okay. And
No, it would have moved up first. So it would be
the one that's dead?
the one in front of Dragon, I think. No, because that's the one that hit fucking... Yeah, I think it's dead. It's
Okay.
dead.
Cool. Yep. In that case, I think I can occupy the same. Tiny? Sorry, I
I
legit
don't
have never
think you can
played
stay.
a gnome before. All right, cool. I'm just gonna. Okay, if that one's down, I'm just gonna move on over to this one. I'm gonna do the same.
You killed it already, actually.
What that was the elk one?
Yeah, you killed it.
They
Yep.
deserved that. Angry gnome. So this time, instead of my nails going, because Primal Savagery is a cantrip. It basically is like my version of Shillelagh for this guy. I'm gonna use the alternate version, and it's gonna be my teeth are gonna kind of like extend into these like spidery fangs, and I'm gonna try and literally bite into the one on the end.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
an advantage, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, just for the sake of a maybe crit, never mind. Gonna roll the damage.
It's got 1
Yeah.
HP, so
Okay, cool.
a dad. That's a 10 on a D10. Hob over here.
He's very angry. Okay, right?
I guess so.
He's-
You guys,
The
that's
emphasis
how you
on
get 'em.
small man syndrome here, right? He is going wild. But then yeah, as soon as his attack's made, like everything returns to normal. And he's just gonna stay where he is.
Dragon.
Alrighty, so he is going to attack the dude with the electric mace.
Okay. He is prone, so you will have advantage.
It's the 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
Oh lord!
Show anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else. Hold up. I have to hit the target. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. He's gonna stand up. And he's gonna hit the guy who knocked him on his ass. So, Varrock, coming at you. 15 hit.
It does not.
Okay. Tries to hit you. Misses. Paddock, you are up.
I get a second turn.
Look at you.
Well, since I'm also Mr. Fast Guy, I'm gonna run way over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at the person who's fairy fired, and I'm going to attempt to stab them with a dagger.
Okie dokie.
Hit. Oh wait, is that
yeah.
advantage?
It is. You 13 to hit though.
Oh,
Both-
cool.
The guy with the mace has the heavy armor. These guys got 12. So go ahead and do that dammy.
I'm supposed to just click on the damage button in the chat, right?
Yes.
I did that, and it's not doing anything.
Oh god. Is it lagging?
It took a little while for me to do it. It's quicker if you just hit the red button on the sheet.
Got it. Thank you.
technical
All these
difficulty?
sheets will...
Bloodied. Anything else, Paddock?
That would be my turn.
All right, and we are back to the top. Varrock. Oh, there it is.
One eternity later, I'm gonna punch the guy in the face again.
All right.
Electric mace guy.
Yep, 16 is the number. I'll hit. Pull off 2 damage. Down he goes. Moving on.
And then I'm gonna punch the one right next to him.
You're at advantage for that one because of fairy fire.
No, that one did not fail. The 2 front ones succeeded, the 2 back ones failed. One's dead, the one that I'm in front of is the other
Yeah.
one.
Oh, that was the disadvantage from Sizz that I forgot to take off. 14 hits, though. It's irrelevant because he's going to be dead. He has 1 HP. You guys did a lot of 10s. They had 11 HP. All right. That's another one down. 1 left. And seeing that all her comrades are dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, of course you can move. You might not want to have, though. As she holds up the spear And a lightning bolt comes down, striking her and killing her. But I need the three of you that are close to give me a dexterity saving throw, DC 12. Which you will take, well, unless you're resistant, 8 lightning damage. 2 succeeds. Resistances don't stack, though, so you basically Dragon for you is half either way.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. It's okay, my dexterity saving throw is garbage.
Yep, so I guess it don't matter, right? But she will be dead.
Also, it's definitely going for those hand axes.
Absolutely.
Oh, one of them.
Yes, think about what I would like to take a break real quick, but you guys think about the looting situation and all that. And when we come back, we'll get, say, 10 minutes or so, we will get what we need and actually move on to the quest. You guys are technically going to be level 2, so start getting that stuff ready. It's just we need to move. Once we move through the threshold, that's when you'll hit it. So be right back, 10 minutes.
All right, I've popped the intermission stuff up. So how are we doing, chat? Lively discussions. But yeah, that having to play lawful stupid. I mean, I try not to when I'm like I try not to have to worry about when I'm characters, but yeah.
Zang,
Hello.
that lightning bolt almost killed me.
Dude, I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe Kevin just got slapped straight away. I was like, oh no, not again. Please, please
That
no.
literally brought me down to 1 HP.
It was great because I was talking about
It's like, what if it happens again? Yeah.
What's up, Kevin?
I was gonna say I was just talking about never playing a monk again if I died.
Yep, exactly. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, oh no, he'll never play a monk again.
It's happening again.
Alright, I guess I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, how is everyone? I hope you've all had decent time, like had time off days and whatnot. This is our first game back. The Ass's character is nobody really flashing. But we did quite well on Fridays, I think. We got through, close to 20 sessions before we had our first character death in our hardcore, air quotes, campaign. In the Underdark, no less. But, I mean, given what you guys did to the previous character, or involving the previous character, I think it was you were lucky to get away with just one character death. if I'm perfectly honest. I'm not yeah, this is the first session. It is, yeah. Yeah, this is session 1. So we literally are recording this live. We do have a couple of other games that we run on the channel, and it really was. All the other games that we run on the channel, we do have like a playlist for each of them. So if you want to catch up on some of the other games before we have them, then feel free. But yeah, this is session 1. So you've only Like if you've only you've been here for a little bit, so I think you maybe missed like the first half an hour, if that. Yeah, you guys. What happens in Everlight Grove stays in Grove.
I'm back.
But yeah, that was potentially going to be a TPK. I don't want to say spoilers because if some people are going to go check it out. It's partially Siz's fault as well.
How dare you?
He left. The brain was
The
gone.
voice of
Harlow,
reason, right?
the Harlow wasn't being the brain for once, and it was just like, okay, let's go.
Yep.
And we went. All our brains were on the same thing. Are these mushrooms flammable? That's all we were thinking. We were just like, are they going to explode? And no, they didn't. Well, kind of. But
You dealt with the what do you call it? Like the flak, right? It was. You poked the bear. The bear was asleep and you poked it. Are you running? Are you going to be running your own game, or are you running a campaign? Your first one, or Zorg? Listen, you used them last time. The fireball, when it went off the previous time, was pretty good. So, in your experiences leading up to that encounter, it was...
My question is, are you really a D&D player if you ain't been taken out by a fireball?
True, yeah.
In some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It wasn't the fireball directly that got us killed. It was just what happened after the fireball.
2 fireballs.
Yeah.
You threw 2.
Yes, 2 fireballs in that enclosed space. Wild magic surges, man.
Yeah. I thought about throwing some Phasers in right here just for the fucking fun of it, but I was like, no, it's not hardcore. Let's settle down.
Every character carries phaser on
I
them.
love that stuff.
The horns of the masks have phaser on them, so you got
Oh, good luck.
Done. I'm just a fighter now. Nope, done.
I'm the only one that cast magic. Hold on.
Hey, I healed.
Hold on.
No.
You did. You healed somebody.
I healed.
the heals, yeah.
Cast magic? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Divine Smite is a spell now, by the way.
Counts, right?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. I think the new wild magic as well is somewhat more beneficial than previously, and even then it was still largely a benefit. Even some of the bad ones, mostly positive.
I think the fireball ones basically switched to like roll this and maybe you get a fireball, and it's like it's a D8, and it's really unlikely I'm going to get fireball.
It's like if you land on that one, it's going to be a spell that goes off, but it might not be the fireball. Although some of the other ones are also pretty rough, if I remember.
Well, the thing is, like as a wild magic sorcerer, you can actually just trigger it at will now.
Good.
So yeah. So they did have to make some alterations.
So, Zorg, just quick before we get back into things, I'd say don't stress too much about the rules. Have your players make sure they know about their characters so that you can get them to look into it and just figure it out as you go. Like the best way to just get thrown to the deep end and roll with it, and don't get stuck on if this is the right rule or that's the right rule. You just go, okay, well, make a judgment call. That's my job as the DM, and we'll figure it out when it's not gonna interrupt the flow of the game. Unless you're running for a group who are like particular about the rules, then stress about that if that's the fun that they have.
If that's the case, then those dickheads can run the game. All right, let's be clear on that. So
it's just like if in doubt,
Took the words right out of my mouth.
it's like, the most essential skill for a DM is improvisation or whatever it is, being able to improv. So just once you get a hang for that, everything else will fall into place. And more importantly, if you're having fun, the players will probably have fun. That's how it works. And expect technical difficulties if it happens.
It will. It always does.
It'll definitely happen. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. So,
I have thought zero about loot, but
okay, well.
that's
Sammy-
what you
Let's
said.
nice.
Have a think
Yeah.
about the loot situation. I have done zero thinking
Well,
of the loot.
basically, what you guys want to do here is Sammy not back yet? I'm assuming she's
Sammy's
looking
back.
at the.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
sure,
just
okay,
trying to
okay.
work out how this is working because it's not doing my thing.
Oh yeah, the sheets and technical difficulties, as I said.
Yeah, it keeps trying to change my hit points. If that makes sense.
Oh, we haven't leveled up yet, have we?
Not yet, but you guys can roll the die for that. But loot-wise, outside of the magic mace that this guy has, they have their masks. They've got a bunch of spears between them, and I think what's the starter armor, chainmail or something for heavy. It's basically that for on the big guy or the stronger guy, and then the hand axes, 2 hand axes. Other than that, not really anything of value on them, except their masks. If you want those.
Nope, the tentacles creep me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a mask. I'm gonna hang it on my belt.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I might pocket a mask.
So that's fine. As you remove the mask, like you can kind of see, like not to get a look at their face. The 4 are humans, and then the 5th one, the guy with the lightning mace, is a dwarf. But all their eyes, like they got that little like raccooning going on around them. Like it looks like they just haven't slept or something obsessive. You know what I mean? It's just they look unwell.
I have a question. Since I've been here for a while, are they familiar to me?
No, you've never heard anything like this, and you haven't seen anybody that looks like this.
I mean, the people, the people.
Yeah. You've not seen not outside. Like I said, you have seen some adventures coming and going, so it's possible, but not to your knowledge. And for where you guys are, the door is open, and you can see that they were very clearly rummaging through some shit inside of the house.
So I know this chap is dead, but our dwarven friend is expecting stones.
Yeah, stones.
I really hate these new sheets.
I don't suppose you know where they are.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Maybe.
And
Maybe
if you
they
look
already
at
have
Paddock,
them.
if you look at Paddock is bleeding from that lightning blast.
Oh,
He is.
You okay?
No.
You hurt there?
Oh, I'm very hurt, but don't worry about me for right now. I'll be
Okay.
okay.
I'm just gonna walk into the place they came out.
Yeah, this, I mean, basically is like almost like a library. I mean, just big bookshelves, and book scrolls thrown all over the floor. It's clear they were looking for something, but I mean, it's a mess. There's no real way of telling what they were looking for.
What was the name that they were saying it was for? That sounded like it was from the fucking Power Rangers.
Zargon. Yeah, Zardon. Yeah, Zargon.
Exactly.
I know. That's what I was like. But here's the thing. This apparently came out in like 1976, so I'm just saying Power Rangers went around then. So Zargon. Yeah, exactly. I just cannot. It's like, okay, but it's such a 70s name, right?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, the Z, like dragon, except Zargon. Like, yeah, let's go. What would you guys like to do? Oh, and the other door leads basically what looks to be the common room is what you would probably assume. The hearth isn't lit or anything, but it could be.
Uh,
Well, Going right on in.
After picking up the mace, he walks inside to help. And
Okay.
look.
Can you not get through there? Oh, you got through. Okay. I was curious.
Nah, yeah, just stop myself.
All right. Yep. So that, as I said, is basically just looks to be a sitting common room where they would hit the heat. There is a locked door, a padlocked door up there, and then just apparently the entranceway on the other side where like he's got like his working clothes basically are out there. Other than that, there's not a lot here.
None of them had a key on them.
You can give me an investigation check.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we'd already checked the bodies. My bad.
I was just talking about their weapons. If you guys want to investigate more closely, you can roll higher than a 10 because, yeah, it doesn't. They kind of look like malnourished and stuff as you get a little bit closer. But yeah, like no gold coins on them, no nothing like that. No keys, rings. Same for you, Dragon.
Oh god.
Varrock, you're.
Yeah, they definitely.
You took a fucking spear to the chest. Yeah. You guys are good at investigating.
Johnny, can you read out my ability scores to me? Just because apparently it's making me redo them. Does that make sense?
Sheet got buggered up.
Uh-oh. Well.
Paddock. You're dripping blood on the books.
Oh.
I'm like afraid once I click like save, it's gonna save as the new one.
Panic just goes and walks and stands in the corner away from everything.
Did you just say you're getting blood on the books?
Yes.
But I mean, it's only natural to bleed when you've been cut or struck.
He wasn't cut. He was struck by lightning.
I think it's that one, Sammy. That's
Yeah,
the
there's
one
like
I
blood
found.
coming out of my ears.
Probably get that looked at. That might.
Cough. Blood. I'll be okay.
Okay. I mean, I could do what I did for Varrock.
No, save it.
Oh, okay. Yep. And now, if
His words are very good, though.
if you were, say, you were trying to hide in a house
Jeez.
like this, where would you hide? You knew the man. Where would he have hidden it?
I mean, he probably would have had it on his body, but I didn't see anything.
Now that you're not bleeding everywhere, help look.
Oh. God. What? You didn't have to do that.
I don't have to do anything. I do what I want.
I mean, fair. I mean, you want me to look? I'll look.
Sure, give me investigation. Check around.
You didn't want this, but I'll do it. Oh,
Hey.
you didn't want this.
See? I did
You're
want
just-
this.
Looking around. You pick a book up out of the shelf and you just open it up because why the fuck not? In the cutout there is a key.
Listen, none of you will believe this. But I just found the key.
Amazing. That's amazing. It's good. I was going to suggest that he might have swallowed it. That would have been an uncomfortable situation to be looking into. I'm very glad that you found it.
Is there a
you,
locked
maybe.
door? Is there a locked door somewhere?
Yes.
Next door.
There's one up there. There's a padlock up there, and technically the entrance was locked too. But if you go behind it, that's you can just unlock it from behind.
Oh.
That one though, yeah. I guess it's not locked anymore because you got the key. Yep. Should be unlocked. Yeah, you open it up, and there's no. Think of it as a bedroom because I don't know where the hell else you would sleep unless you're sleeping with the goats, but we're not going to go there. So it's a bedroom, but as you open it up, there is a chest as well as a statue, Sir Dragon, of a very specific dragon queen as well.
Well, that's a pretty statue.
Why does he have a statue of Tiamat?
Who?
You're from here, aren't you?
Yes. Well, yes.
Well, the rest of us should be familiar with the fact that a certain cult along the coast of Baldur's Gate, going all the way up to Neverwinter, was trying to resurrect a god to recently. That was Tiamat.
Really?
It looks like a statue, not a god.
Well, this is a statue. The real thing was very much lifelike.
Oh.
Anyway, let's not talk about this.
You want this
So,
key?
did you find anything in here?
Oh yeah, there's a chest in there. But I also, you want this key?
What key? Key? Why?
I had a key that opened this door. Do you want it?
You should have it.
Alright.
Is that a rug in the room?
It is.
I think that I think Ozra should go check out the room.
Very,
I
it's
am
very,
not going in there.
It's a
I
very
took it.
floral rug.
I took a step in there. Nothing is in there.
There's no, don't worry, no smothering rugs yet.
He picks up the chest and just like shoves it through the door.
Okay.
Out to you guys.
Yeah, it's a wooden chest, smaller than the salt blocks, but definitely some stuff in it. It is not. It doesn't have a padlock, and it doesn't appear locked, but it is like latched.
Just open it.
You yep.
Do you want me to open it?
Oh, we could. Sure. Yes.
Okay. Without doing any investigation checks, I'm just going to open it.
Okay. You open it, and there are no issues. So you want to do it, and inside there is basically a pouch, and if you pick it up, it feels like rocks are in it effectively. 2 scrolls. You know magic, actually. 2 spell scrolls, I should say. And well, you can't really tell what it is. It is like, it's not magical scrolls, but there's a couple of scrolled up parchment that is like bound. So you'd have to actually unbind it to see what it is.
All right. I have a bag with probably rocks or gems in it. I'll jingle it around a little bit. 2 powerful seeming scrolls, and a bunch of other paper in here that I'm not going to read. Not because I can't read, but because I'm not going to.
Okay.
Varrock's very skeptical by that statement.
He
I'll
Dragon
read.
picks up the statue and starts dragging it out the room.
Okay. It's like a bust more than a statue, I should say. So yeah, you can totally do that.
And then he disappears outside with it.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And then you hear in the distance a splash as something is thrown into the river.
All right. If you walk a little bit further, you can throw it into the ocean if you want.
Ah, the river's close enough.
Okay. But other than that, I mean, the chest is nice, but there's no gold or anything. He wasn't really he didn't really have much gold.
Does anyone want to look at the information papers?
No one's read him yet. By the time he gets back,
Just
hold out his hand for him.
Just out of curiosity, like, who is our smart person in the group?
Not me.
Who said you had one?
Points at Hob.
I mean, I'm like, I've got I'm 14. Mine.
I have 11, so
You're the smart
I'm
one.
average.
I also have 11 for the average.
I have 9.
Oh, did you,
So he's
did
just
you get
he's
2
slightly
dub
brain
stats?
damaged.
Yes, I have 2 dub stats.
Yeah. He got the character. Yeah, I liked his stats. Yep.
Hey, are you literally Himbo Bard?
Yes.
Oh my
Amazing.
god.
he's gonna kind of like look up at everyone and be like, "Hey, I don't want to adhere to stereotypes, but you all look very strong, and that might make me the one that needs to look at the words.
Don't insult me. I can read. You're just closest to the chest.
Yep.
But
Yes,
whoa,
I am.
I said I'm not reading them because I don't want to. I can read, I just don't want to.
I can read them. Yep. I think if they're if I understand them at least. Give them here. I'll have a look.
Pushes the chest with my foot towards him.
Okay.
I will take the non-magical scrolls and have a quick glance at them.
Well, words not need be required, as when you open them up, they are maps and drawings. One of them would appear to be like, if you can think of an old-timey, like, world map with, like, things like, you're like, wait, like, if you, who probably has the intelligence to figure this out, like, that's not where that's supposed to be and stuff like that. So the map seems either old or inaccurate, or both. And the drawings basically look like someone throwing something into what can best be described as, like, if you ever seen like one of those blue holes, like in the ocean, just goes down forever. And it's like, it shows that sort of dark bluish, and then the object hits the water, and then it just sort of turns almost like a shimmering portal. And then there's an arrow pointing down with a question mark.
It'll be like, look, we don't even need to worry about it. They did pictures.
Oh, good.
Everyone can understand. It doesn't look quite right to me. This is wrong. Or not a map of here. Maybe old? Does the paper look old?
Feels old, but not like ancient.
Maybe our dwarven friend might know something more about these.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should tell him that his friend died.
I mean...
His friend died, and this place was attacked by some sort of cult. And we don't know where the stones are.
Sadly, death is a part of...
No, we have the stones.
Part of life.
Jake's bag.
Yes,
Oh.
if you guys look in the bag, basically the stones have like little runes etched in them. So yeah,
Never mind. We do have the stones.
How many
But
stones
he is still
are there?
dead.
there are 12.
Oh, okay. Well,
I count to 10, and then I start over. And I go, hold on, wait.
do you need to borrow my fingers?
No, I got this. It just takes, hold on. 12, there's 12.
Okay.
He has toes. It's fine.
Is there anything else you guys want to do here?
Does your friend have any things that need to be addressed in their absence of life?
Well, we should probably tell Bronn, because someone's gonna have to come take care of the elk that looks at Varrock. Somebody punched them. And they need
I was
to be
just trying to get
taken
them out of
care
combat. I was trying to save them, okay?
Who punches an elk to
They were
save?
big. I thought that
Punches
me
an
getting them
elk.
away from the salt lake would have been fine, okay?
You are also
I didn't
big.
realize I was as big as they were.
Listen, I just said you punched them. I don't think you did anything wrong.
I nervously start playing my little drums.
I'll go see if it's okay. Just don't leave me here, and pick me up on the way out. Not literally. Just make sure I'm
Is
with
somebody gonna literally pick
I mean,
him
I
up
think
now?
we're done. I think we're done. We can all just leave.
you. I'll quickly head out to the elk that was injured, and kind of try and calm it down a little bit, but happy to.
Yep. Okay. It'll settle. Be like better than being dead, effectively. And yes, you guys can head back to the lighthouse real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Should we go ahead and do level 2 stuff now, or are we still going
Yes,
to wait?
you guys can start doing level 2, but basically, I mean, if I haven't laid the foundation of what we're doing next out, once we go through the portal, then you will be level 2. So you can prep your level 2 now. I'm not doing it unless you guys want to go on a murder hobo spree, in which case Lord Bronn will put you in your place. But other than that, I'm good with level 2. But as you guys kind of looking rough, to be honest, that was a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. But when I start with a crit, I guess that's what happens. Kind of looking at you all and be like, oh, goodness, what happened?
He punched an elk.
Amateurs.
I got shocked by lightning.
Oh,
Points at the blood coming out of my
I'm
ears.
fine. Didn't get
Lightning?
hit once.
yeah, that's true. I don't think Dragon did either. Lightning, elks. What happened over there?
There was a dead person in the water.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot his name too. It's like Darewith or something. So he'll be like, oh, tragic, but he was a sinner. Things happen. We'll get someone to watch the elk can just roam free, but the goats.
Oh. Looks up. Oh no, we forgot to close the gate.
It's it was partially intentionally on my part.
But the goats.
Animals don't enjoy being locked up. It's okay.
But what if they were raised in captivity and they don't know anything else? And if you let them out into the wild, they're not going to know how to feed or take care of themselves. They're just going to die.
You've never met a goat, have you?
We've just met them.
Trust me, they will be fine.
The wardens will. They'll get them. Don't worry. That's what they do.
And we fetched your stones. I am sorry for your friend, but it is natural for those that live to also find their end.
Yes.
Do these illustrations look yeah? Bring up the map and whirlpool.
He'll nod and be like, well, I should say they do. I made them, so. Do you have the stones?
No, I do not.
Oh no, did we forget the stones?
Someone picked them up, I'm sure.
No, I have them.
I'll be like,
Okay.
oh, I thought you had the bag. No, I don't have them.
They're in my hand. These. Here you go.
He'll take them and be like, wonderful. He seems relieved as he gets those, and he's like, okay, now fill me in. What happened at the farm? Just the TLDR version, please.
The quick version. We came. We were attacked.
We won!
An elk died. Your friend was dead, and
Tragic.
the
Friend is
strange
a
people
strong
in the masks with the horns attacked us. Said something about sacrifices.
He'll put a finger. Yeah, you gotta put a finger up at the mask and be like, hold on.
And we killed them.
Sacrifices to who?
Is he perceptive? The dwarf? I'm not
really.
I'm not gonna remember in character to point it out to him, but I did strap a mask to my belt. It's out in the open.
That's right. I'll roll a d20 for him, maybe. Oh God. when the chat lags, you know something's going on.
Ultra's just happily like nursing a hand axe, like, yes.
I take it you took both of them. Ultra. There it is. Jeez. Nope. You don't see it.
The leader one had a slightly different mask on the picture. Was that accurate, or was that just the image?
That image, that beard was more of like what all of their masks were, but with the horn coming out. So,
I'll describe them.
But he'll nod and be like,
And
So
the leader, he wielded the lightning thing. I don't know who has that.
I have. It's here.
That one.
He holds out the mace. It goes.
oh, that's fancy. I like that. That's what's called the lightning down.
No. Maybe?
No.
Yeah, it was the spear lady. One of the spear ladies did it. He was already dead.
Paddock wouldn't really understand.
Yeah, I'm still trying to pick up on your lack of intelligence.
They mentioned
survival.
the name
Yep.
too. Zabag? Zabug.
Can someone tell me what classifies as good as intelligence? Just
Anything Ted is average, so anything like if you get to 12, you are above average.
oh, maybe
11
I'm not as
technically.
dumb as I portray, but
11 technically is, but you don't get a stat boost. So,
I'm 14. His
well, you're smart
intelligence is my spellcasting for when I need it.
So you're not dumb. You're actually well above average.
too. Yep. you're
My
pretty
wisdom
smart.
is where I suffer. Okay, I got a 9 in wisdom.
Everyone suffers there. I feel like a lot of people in this group do. Anyways,
Except for the druid. Haha.
he will nod and be like,
Or the monk.
yeah. He will nod and be like, so they've made it across. See.
Crossware now?
Well, he's gonna kind of start hobbling himself towards the lighthouse and be like, might as well get this started. And he'll kind of start explaining, to the best of his knowledge, what he thinks is going on. He will lead you effectively to like a cliff that overlooks, and when you look down, one of those blue holes is there. It's almost like a cauldron because on the outside of it is this these black rocks. These very sharp black rocks, like sharp like a ship could not get close type of deal. But seeing the drawings, you know, you can, depending on your intelligence, you can probably do the math. And Bronn will basically bring you here, and he'll point down and he'll be like, that's to the lands beyond. But, and he holds up one of those stones, you need one of these, to get there. Problem is, we don't know how to get them back out. There's more of them on the other side, but they disappear if you come back. On the other hand, we have some here, so how did we get those? Well, there was a shipwreck, so we know it's theoretically possible for them to get back. Whatever riches, whatever, I don't care what you get on the other side. We have a little encampment, that's where you'll end up. But we need the maps, we need the knowledge of how to get there without these, or how we can get these back. Because, well, he holds up the rocks and says, this is all we got left. So, he'll hold up the rock to you guys and be like, if you're ready to start the adventure, toss it in. Geronimo, don't worry about swimming, because that's not how it works. Basically, if you got any questions or anything, feel free to ask, but this is we're going to the quests.
Paddock takes a stone, tosses it, and fucking cannonballs.
Excellent. As soon as you toss it, basically the blue disappears. And if you can imagine a more calmer lake, actually like woods, like a forest, not like a jungle, but a forest on the other side, that's basically what you see right before you hit the water. And on the other side, Paddock goes.
Ultra's gonna go in after him, I suppose.
Okay.
Big strides and just jumps.
All right. Anybody else?
Brock goes up to the edge of the thing, grabs a stone, faces everybody, throws it over his shoulder, and does a backflip in.
Okay.
Nice.
Down he goes.
Damn, Billy Badass over here.
Uh-huh. Showing the newly scarred chest as he All right. 3 of you are in. Any questions before the rest of you jump?
Well, I want to go in last. I'll wait until everyone else has jumped in to ask.
Okay.
Dragon is looking at Hob.
Oh well, after you. I'd much rather you or bigger individuals made sure everything was safe before I go through.
I've seen what you can do.
Thank you.
He will take a stone and literally just walk in.
Okie dokie. Before you jump, or before you might have questions or whatever, Hob, but he'll be like, oh, you should also look for the individual named Pepe.
Pepe?
Yep.
Is he a frog?
Nope.
It's a rabbit, I imagine.
Is it Pepe?
He is a hair god. The lands beyond will be home to the animal folk as well. So, yeehaw. It'll certainly be a culture shock for you guys. Hob,
Is Pepe making a return?
Yes.
That Pepe? Yes.
That Pepe, yes.
It is very quickly, just as soon as everyone else has gone through, but why is this map different? You said you made it.
He smiles and he says, "That is the copy of the original. I found it in Candle Keep." He kind of points to the islands and he says, "This is where we are." And you can almost see it's like it's really hard to say that there's like a path, you know what I mean? It's the fucking ocean. But it looks like there is a route that leads to a landmass that is on no other maps. So assumedly this is the closest thing that they have. And he'll say that big. We've tried that route, but well, no ships. No one ever came back. So we're hoping for better coordinates, better maps, something. Or just a way for you, if you just get the stones back, that would be all right as well.
Right, thank you, bye. Tosses it in, jumps in.
All right. Into the lands beyond you go. And
Going on a trip in
Yes.
our favorite rocket ship.
you guys can, if you haven't done your leveling, roll your HPs and all that, which I think you're gonna have to manually roll. I'm not gonna make you long rest. You will basically, because what we're doing over there, you'll have enough time that you will level up. And once you guys hit the water, basically, you sort of get this, you think whatever, time travel or all the colors, the blues, the purples. Here, actually, I'll just put you over here so you can, like that effectively is going on all around you as you, I don't know, for about a minute or so. And I believe it was Paddock first.
Yep.
It was.
Okay.
The idiot.
That's okay. It doesn't really matter a ton. You will end up on the other side, basically on your back. You won't be in the water. You will just be in some leaves in the middle of the woods, basically. And then whoever went in second, third, fourth, and fifth, well, Hob will take a little bit longer because he had the question. Basically, you'll see them literally, if you're looking around, Paddock, you'll see them just like pop out of nowhere. Like poof, poof, poof. Just like you on your back. You're not paralyzed, nothing like that, just laying down. And you guys are just hitting some woods. It looks to be fall. And once you guys are all through, get yourself situated. Feel free to give me a perception check.
Do I land on my ass or my feet?
You just like think of yourself on your back, like you were sleeping. You just wake up.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Yep. Not wet at all, by the way. So nobody, even though you guys went into the blue hole, you guys did not get didn't get wet. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Well, it doesn't really matter what everyone else rolls. Either through your choice, sense of smell or seeing, not too far from where you guys basically, pop up. You're not even disoriented or anything. You can either see or you will smell smoke, so you know that a camp is close.
I smell a camp. Just smoke, though. I don't smell food.
Sadly not.
Well then, let's head that direction.
You guys head to the camp, towards the camp, and it doesn't matter what your passive perception is. You will basically come across camp, nothing fancy, but it's probably 30, 40 people moving around, various races, working together. There is also like a forge and stuff. It would appear to be some sort of base camp is the best way to describe it. So it's got your essentials, but it ain't got D&D Walmart or anything like that. So that's about it. But as you guys get a little bit closer, a little fella, I don't remember how tall he was, but he definitely wasn't that tall. Little rabbit fella, with a backpack, is gonna just kind of walk on over. He's gonna
It's a
be like,
bunny!
he's gonna be like, "Hey there, newbies. How's it going?"
Oh my god, it talks.
It? I'm a he, thank you.
Hello. We're looking for Pepe.
You got him.
Alright, that saves us the hassle of looking. This is Pepe, person that the dwarf person wanted us to find.
His name was Bronn.
Bronn person wanted us to find.
What's that old goat doing? Ain't seen him in, 20, 30 years.
All the goats are alive.
Good. We could use some goats here. The tigers might get him, though. Well, if you're
you
here...
eat goat?
Well, no, we don't want... Well, he could eat goat, I guess, but... Goat milk. Do you eat goat?
Interesting. Yes.
Did you bring some?
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
As my friend said, all of the goats are still alive.
We
That's
should have.
fair.
Paddock once again puts his hand to his head and just goes, "Ah, the dead elk. We should have brought it with us."
Would have gone far here, but listen, we're on a bit of a time schedule. We don't want to, if it hits night, you guys are welcome to stay the night if you want, but I figured you're ready to go. So, if you're good to go, I'm just gonna, did he fill you in on what you're going to be doing? What happened? We're going to the desert. Well, you're going to the desert. I'm going to lead you to the camels.
We're looking for adventure.
You'll get plenty of it. Come
Yep.
on, follow me.
Okay.
And he'll just start walking. And he's a chatterbox. He's just chatting, telling you, watch out for the tigers. Gotta watch out for the bees, the giant bees. Yeah, I guess they're not giant to some of you guys, but they're big to me. Diseases too. He's just rambling off of all sorts of stuff that could go wrong. And then he stops and he says, "Well, you guys, you're heading into the desert because we had a pretty big storm and something got uncovered. We got an entrance. Sent some hobgoblins there about a 10-day ago. Haven't heard back from them, but there was 5 of them. They look sturdy, so they might still be in there. Might have found riches and effed off. Who knows?"
I've got a question before I go on an adventure.
Uh-huh.
Is there anywhere I can get a healer's kit around here?
He will stop and be like, "Sure, we got an infirmary." They do have like the Jedril store stuff, so I don't actually know how much a healer's kit is. I don't think it's expensive though, is it?
Maybe like 10 gold or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it might even. But yeah, you can. Do you have gold? How much gold do you have?
I have 27.
I think you can get one. Yeah.
I'm having a quick look in the PHP.
Cost 5 gold pieces. I looked in the compendium here on
Oh yeah, no.
roll 20.
Oh, 5 gold. Giant bees. Yep. Well, they're giant to Peppy. He's freaking 3'6" or something.
Taller than
But-
me.
Yeah, so they're giant to you too. But yeah, you can. He'll lead you there, and yeah, there isn't as much use for gold here, but I'm not really looking to barter any of that business. So you take 5 gold off your sheet, you can have a healer's kit. There you go.
All right, call it a deal.
Excellent. Anything else? Anybody else wants to try to buy or anything like that while they're here?
So you're saying they have generally like bits and bobs of like mundane stuff?
Just whatever you would, like the equipment and stuff you could start with, basically.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, nothing fancy.
Yeah, not that we could afford fancy at this point, let's be real.
That's true.
Actually, I do want to take a look at my inventory real fast.
Okay.
Because... Nope, I have a lantern. Never mind, I'm good.
Yep.
What do I have? Holy water tinderbox, iron pot, shovel. I do, in fact, have a healer's kit.
Okay.
Mm.
Your lightning mace doesn't seem to be doing the lightning. Oh, I see. It rolls after. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, rolled after.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. Yeah, you guys get your stuff, and he will basically be like, "Oh yeah, here, take these 2," and he'll give each of you a tent, just in case you need to, stay somewhere, basically. And he'll begin to explain that a big storm came through the desert, and it revealed basically the top of one of the central structures of, the ancient lost civilization in the area. They don't really have much details on it, but one of the guys that did come back with, first off, he did come back with one of the masks that was similar to your guys's, but it was a little bit different. He did, however, come back with a gem that was worth quite a bit of money. But he wouldn't really give us much more information. Some people are just here for the money.
You said he was covered something. Desert? A
Yeah.
door?
Well, we didn't.
What kind of door?
Just a door on the side of a structure.
Oh,
They pushed it open. It's a
Normally
stone
you
door.
walk through doors.
Yep,
Hob,
that's true.
Diggle, Philidin, Onyx, but
Onyx.
Just call him
Hobgoblin
Child
is the
for short.
third.
It's fine.
Rajabati Onyx, last son of Coneyberry. You got it. You need that. I'm
That was-
sorry, I
yeah.
didn't introduce myself properly.
no, you did. I just. Oh, never mind.
But my friend here was very, very close. What did you just say? Did you add something?
No, I said Hob.
Okay. Fine. Yep. No, that's. Just thought you'd give me a nickname. Exciting. Let's go
Did
to
you
the.
want a nickname?
Let's go to the desert. I think names are fun. Everyone should have lots of names.
Pepe works for me. Anyways, have you guys ride a camel before? Didn't think so. How about a horse?
No.
Oh, this would be fun. And it'll lead you through the forest for about an hour, and there will be almost like an immediate, just like stark cutoff of like the forest, sort of like timber forest, and just straight up sand in front of you. Just sand as far as you can see, as well as a little shack outpost set up with some camels and some horses. And Peppy will basically walk up and be like, I mean, it's going to take you twice as long if you don't take these, but up to you guys.
Well, that's
And yes,
fine.
they are big enough. Yes, they're big enough for the giants.
Are you coming with us, Pepe?
Someone's got to watch the animals. So if you take the animals, I'm coming, yes.
You know how to ride a horse?
Aha. I am a horse.
Ah,
You, sir, are not a horse. You are a
You're-
bunny rabbit.
Yeah, what Varrock said.
Ah, my mistake. How unfortunate. Don't worry, I can ride. But, as I said, you guys can walk if you really want adventure.
I'd rather get there quickly.
You want to animals love me? I'm sure.
Yeah,
Will it make me think I am a horse too?
good. Hey, look. It's the fairy tale dragon. Here's what it looks like in front of you, by the way. It's fucking just like that. Yeah. Rocks and sand, baby.
Let's see how we go with these horses, man.
I think it's the
Absolutely.
second character I played that has some form of motion sickness.
It is. You guys can first off give me your animal handling checks, and if you want to do anything special to try and convince the animals to.
Yeah, sure, I'll talk to mine.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm going to try and talk to mine and be very slow in movement.
Varrock, no problems. Sir Dragon, roll me a d20. Evens or odds?
Evens.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. Camel doesn't seem to like you very much.
So, have you ever seen a blue dragonborn turn green? Well, you're seeing a
Oh,
dragonborn
God.
turn green.
Yep. You guys are all like, yes. To be clear, you're getting on them. They're just, you're not having super good control. It could be the size, it's various things. You guys are, my goodness. All right. So about the only one that's
I haven't rolled.
riding.
But I want to
Varric-
speak to mine first.
Oh yes, go ahead. Yep.
And just be like, I know I'm only small, so hopefully I'm not going to be such a burden. But please, can you take me to where we're going, and I will try my best to look after you on the way.
Sure.
I'm all
Give me
oars.
a persuasion check.
What? Okay. Can I use my animal
Or an animal handling. Yeah, you can use an animal handling. That's fine.
Oh, totally worth. With an advantage?
Yeah, you're talking to him, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What should be worse? Oh, okay. No.
There you go. Yep. Basically like, hop on.
Mhm.
Yours will take charge, take front. The rest will fall in line, luckily, because it wasn't looking good. Wasn't looking good for the rest of your companions outside of Veraku. Wasn't too bad. Pepe, however, doesn't even bother. He just turns into a bird and flies over you guys.
Oh.
Peter.
The desert. Yep. What you said he wasn't a horse or a camel or whatever, so you were correct.
Holy crap, he's level 8, guys.
Gonna look up. Oh, one day.
Please, God, anyone out there, help me. Oh, God. Oh.
My camel bit me.
This is a fun trip. Yep.
What is the problem?
Azra looks like she's gonna punch hers because it's not agreeing, not doing anything she's asking it to.
You guys are just punching animal. Why did I should have made you
I
walk?
said she looks like she wants to, not that she did. She just looks like she wants to.
He
Yep.
looks at you, Hob,
I didn't have to punch my camel. It's fine.
and you could visibly see like this soul leaving his body as he grips for dear life. He's not very well.
Oh, no, you don't. No, don't grip. That'll make it go faster. That's not a good. No, don't do. Okay, no.
Oh wait, Pepe's in bird form. You don't got to worry about that shit.
Did any of you pack any of those blocks that you got at the?
As you guys go through the desert, it does like you can kind of see like the tops of ruin. Like there were definitely stone structures. Some of them look like if you were to dig, there could be stuff underneath it, but you have no idea how deep it would go. But as you're traveling, one thing does stick out, and that is this large obelisk that just kind of juts out of the sand. Pepe is not going that direction, but you all are welcome to go check it out if you'd like.
Anything to get off this hell beast.
Fight's a fight.
Venture in the desert. Had to go straight there.
Guys, it's hot.
It's hot.
Yep, let's go.
Okay. Lovely. Okay. In front of you, actually, as you get closer, the dirt does kind of turn into like that Mars reddish type of stuff. And then you just get to this massive, probably about 100-foot tall obelisk. No way inside of it or anything like that, but it is carved of this black stone. It actually looks a little bit like the stone that you saw in the ocean around the blue hole. And Pepe just lands on top of it as you guys go to look at it. It has got intricate symbols in it. I will just go ahead and tell you now, none of you know the language. But at the base, at the center of the base, there is this large hole. And I guess the best way to describe it is like if you had a football or a soccer cone, football cone, it's like that. Like that's the shape of it. If you could push in like that. So it's just a big hole. That's about it. Except I should say like Hob can fit into this. Like you guys, even you big guys could probably get into the first part of it.
Given the mic. Okay.
It doesn't go that deep. You know, it's like 8 feet deep. You can tell that much, but yeah.
Oh, sure. Put the gnome in the hole. What could go wrong?
But other than that, that's about all you see. So, but you guys are welcome to check around or do anything else you want.
You want me to go in the hole?
I'd say you're
Yep.
the kind of guy that's familiar with those. Oh.
I have been in many a hole. Ooh, so yes, I'm gonna hop off my camel or whatever I'm riding.
Okay.
I'm gonna trot on over to the hole.
All right. Yep. Looking in, I mean, you can get in the first part, but you're gonna get like only about 3 feet in because it just starts to get more narrow and narrow.
Oh,
But you'd be
even
able
if
to
I
see.
crawl.
Yeah. Just it's like closing in around you, like a traffic cone. Like it starts wide and then gets really narrow towards the back.
Okay.
It's basically that's the way I visualize it.
Is it also pitch black in here?
Yeah, it is. I mean, well,
I don't
about
have dark
halfway
vision,
through.
So
Halfway through it would be. It's still sunny outside, so halfway through, yeah.
all right, I'll light my lantern and see if there's anything interesting in this hole as it gets smaller and smaller.
Yep. You light your lantern, and there does not appear to be anything. It just basically stops. It stops abruptly. It looks like something should be in here, basically.
I can't go any farther.
No. Hob
Oh.
could probably make it.
I'm gonna yell out. I think I'm stuck.
Varrock's just sitting on his camel, beating his drums.
Gross.
Does if you want to help him out? Oh,
He
Yeah,
falls off his camel as he gets.
she's gonna hop off her whatever she's on, grab him by the feet and pull.
You guys will yoink about.
So it gets smaller and smaller in there, and I am too big.
You yoink about.
And if I'm too big, the two smallest people are me and Hob.
so you need to go look.
I that's up to you.
You could just,
I tried my best. Us small people need to stick together.
You're gonna look up at the guy. You like what, twice my height and a bit. Yeah. Well, if I get stuck, you can reach in and pull me out. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Did you give me a boost?
Yeah. I'll boost him.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to go to the end, and it just...
Like a flat surface at the end. It's...
Yes. With you being closer, there is like a very specific like hieroglyphic type of deal on it, but you don't know what it fucking means. It just looks like an eye.
Okay. Can I take out my my forgery kit and make like a rubbing of it?
Sure. Don't need to roll or anything. I'll just say you can do it. Take you like 10 minutes or whatever. Give Sir Dragon enough time for his tummy to recover. Hopefully.
Yeah, he's just laying in the sand.
I'll back it up and then get out of the hole. Now, does it look like the hole? Does it look rough, or is it like a
No,
smooth...
it is very smooth. Like there's like I said, it looks like something should be
like a
someone.
key or
Yes,
a-
something should have put something in there. Yeah. Yep.
Well, the only thing very end in the hole was this picture. Looks a bit like a knot. But I definitely think that something not living should be put into that hole, more like a key or a keystone, something. Sure, but I'm assuming if we find like a plug that's got the opposite of this eye on it, to do something.
I'm gonna pull out the key from the dude's house,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, "This key?"
The key has to fit the hole, not
Oh,
um.
puts it back.
I mean, maybe we. Pepe, have you seen anything like that or this eye?
Peppy will fly down, and then he will fly up a little bit higher to the about 3/4 of the way up the obelisk, and he'll kind of like fly in front of it and point. And if you look up and have good enough vision, you can see that the symbol is on the obelisk and other spots as well, but probably not going to help you much.
I don't know, but sure when we find it, we'll at least know where to bring it.
Mm-hmm.
Onto the door.
Onto the door. Well, the door's not at the obelisk. Sorry, guys, you're not there yet. That was a detour. So, in the distance, though, from the obelisk, you can see sticking out of the ground what would appear to be almost like a ziggurat or something like that. And since we're at the end, I'm just going to go ahead and say that you're going to get there. We're going to be at the ziggurat, so next time we can start the quest from the infinite staircase properly. That'll be our first dungeon. And yeah, we'll see what happens. This one, yeah, it'll be fun. All right, that'll be it for us. So go ahead and take us out.
Survive level 1. Amazing.
You made it. Yep.
Congrats. Okay. Well,
Congratulations.
excuse me. I'm gonna pop up the other stream adverts while we do the outro stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for running the game, and thank you guys also for being here to play in the game. We had very lively chat today, so thank you all for joining us. Please do feel free to do the usual YouTube platitudes, like, share, subscribe, and all those shenanigans. Also, if you feel the inclination, we'd appreciate comments below as to perhaps your favorite scene or any standout moments, or if we did perhaps make any rule errors or anything like that. Do let us know in a constructive manner, as we are still learning the newer edition of D&D. But that's going to be it for today. I believe we are on for Tuesday's game. I haven't been told anything to the contrary. So I believe that's going to be our next game. So Tuesday, it'll be slightly earlier, an hour earlier than this one, where we will be continuing our Fandelda and Below the Shattered Obelisk campaign. So thanks for being here. But yeah, until then, please do take it easy. As always, easy. Take it twice. Guys, bye-bye.